guard up. That's more like
His mother comes and tells him the elder and the recruiter are coming.
All rested?
You don't remind me.
You could have traveled.
If I'd known it before days, and if they told me I'd be eating dried and salted cod 3 times a day, I'd have clobbered.
He was slaughtering pigs at the time, so he takes a pig's eye and puts it between his buttocks.
He does what?
Puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elder and the recruiter enter, and the mother says, he spreads his cheeks and says, I can see that.
Oh, did they take him?
Not a chance.
Close the distance.
They tried to drop entire villages in
What are you staring at?
Not another fucking stone.
What else am I to do? This list drives me crazy.
Audrey, where are you?
What do you want, Witcher?
Did you participate?
I did.
The spirits of those who died in battle are now in combat on that field. They kill each other. I want to help them.
Oh, the plague. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dun Banner was first to attack. We were ambushed. Cut by then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought there. The Aedirnian lines faltered. Yes, we had the Visitor. They had Selkirk of Gullet, the invincible White Knight, Edirn's. Then, Vandegrift himself went into battle. He met Selkirk in the middle of the melee. It was a battle of Then, death fell from the heavens. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. The whole valley was on fire. I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire. He led everyone out, including...
What happened before the battle?
We forded the Pontar on the 3rd day after the autumn equinox. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. Knights, armoured infantry. General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwennies, had less than 4,000, including the elite bear and ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner, hated by the Aedirnians more than the plague. But above all, we had Vandegrift the...
Do I have this right? You
did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of...
I didn't see the...
And you won't. The unit's no more. Ensign Eckhard Hennis.
Glevisig's men.
Worse. The Aedirnian troops, the bastards. The Visitor refused to send us 7 Aedirnians to each one of us. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came back. The boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fistek. A few became highwaymen. Memories can also kill you. And soldiers...
I have to find that standard.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Bergen, alongside my mates. Hey, if you're thinking of going there,
Thanks, Civic. From what I can see...
He's like a father to us, really. Comes around from time to time.
I'm sure it's a great honor for a...
Last time it happened, we was on the march. Some peasant poisoned his well. We hit them so hard, we even struck... Came around, gave me a friendly punch in the gut. That's how he is.
So long. Why did you go to the beach?
During Henselt's last...
So you took part?
Took part.
Here to visit your old friends?
Just looking around. You?
A lengthy stay in Henselt's camp, and one is likely to become somewhat Kedwanized. I'd like to avoid...
Rightly so. I found a letter addressed to the people of
A letter? So?
It's your drivel, idiot.
Where'd you get that idea?
I know you. Not to mention you had the gall to quote me.
You're not the only Witcher in the world.
So, you admit it's yours?
Sure, it's mine. People have had enough of that pompous clown colluding with Nilfgaard. I decided I needed to...
Any idea what that pompous clown's going to do when he finds out who's opening his people's eyes?
How would he find out? It could only come from you.
They're going to kill you.
Nah. Henselt approached me to write a few panegyrics about him. You know, sing...
But that's exactly what this letter is.
Possibly.
I wonder what Sheila's doing in Henselt.
You're not alone, because she's wondering what you're doing.
How do you know?
She asked me about you.
What did she want?
I have no idea. I realized right off she was sniffing, and told her she could smell my finger.
And she gave up.
Mm-hmm. See how careful I am?
Have you tried to, approach Vess?
I've thought about it. On the one hand, I've never rogered a soldier, but on the other, the cling clang of steel against steel in an intimate moment could put off even the most attentive lover. Why do you ask?
I just like to know. Heard anything about Letho?
They say he's hiding in the ravine.
I know.
I fail to comprehend exactly why you have it in for him. He is...
I'm tired of having to explain that I...
Henselt believed you. Let's say you catch him.
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Henselt's camp is abuzz with...
When you burn a sorceress at the stake, rumors spread...
I know you primarily value sorceresses for their firm busts, but I'm curious.
Sorceresses complain about feeling underappreciated, persecuted even. But let me tell you, Geralt, you live by this... They keep whining about the horrors that took place on Thanet Island, about the order of the world being destroyed.
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have two women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I'll find Triss as soon as I've dealt with the assassin.
What about Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her.
prophet Reveal said, verily, support the poor man with a donation. But instead of giving the poor man an entire world, are you moved by the then spare...
Having an Orin and chiefs.
One day, an apprentice came
Tournaments.
I'm interested in the Rotfiend contract.
The scum has so far destroyed 2 convoys of army provisions. Before we arrived, since the mist appeared, they've grown. The lads from the company have collected a kitty.
I still have some flowers to take. And the prophet. Take a smoke. I'm done with this course today.
How'd you do? No talking to the prisoner. What do you want?
Get anything important out of him?
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke them elves.
Maybe he's hoping to be rescued.
Not likely. Someone massacred them. There's no understanding elves. If he had...
How did you
We didn't.
He was lying in the ravines among the corpses of other squirrels. Terrible bloodbath it was.
As if a mad medic slashed them with a giant scalpel, aiming at their arteries no less. For there was blood everywhere. Nasty splashes even high up in the rocks.
When was this?
Before that ghastly fog appeared.
Can I
You're all right. I've heard you've been helping our lads. Talk away, but be quick. If the corporal sees you, he'll have your balls. And ours.
Bloody fat girl. What do you want?
Information. I'm responsible for you being captured.
I don't understand.
I warned Yorvith that the Kingslayer had betrayed him. Your leader's alive because of me.
You lie! You're not one of us.
Never claimed to be. I'm not interested in your fight, nor in that of the humans. I have my own goals. I'm hunting the Kingslayer and need information. Will you help me?
I'd rather not reveal anything to the Dwan. Do you know Elder speech? De Thurmen en Rendans hest. Ev de sale emes up de mevne slet.
Sea her.
En ted verleth og ken en sterk dun vernea wert. Te dreie ep Dwan. Seret en ox wat gern est. Venna Arthur nek wert. Visse ögen. Erle ögen. Ken hat mer. Venna dar emen dunv. Dak mamert.
Ken vene de arme hest.
Venna neer sela vid de sala in esne geërtj. Veneer senden el.
Te arme. Ne segen hier. Eller sera.
Mekian behent het fen esert. Seret neer ura jasenhet. Heb orks garthe seget en het rothen kem hest. Te mothe dian.
Rathain. Que diables Rathain vertherel.
Verseneth rothen deren henselt gerel vorte hen. Den diarme elestrea hen. Ne mer se health.
Becke arme venetres.
En hert ep kianje esme geth verth.
Mesem treachgled. Bekelle elle
Niame herth.
Quintes ken.
Den kian velt emerdo.
Verfel.
Quen erle wat gerne hemelinge kren.
Nemesecht.
Oxen en seret est elle kren. Vel merth Gwynblade kenneth belk. Vedden emeth Gwynblade. Se de step gates en treth winnes. Verfel.
to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts.
It won't just disappear. They say only a spell.
Look at that, boys.
We need to talk.
What? No, hello. Good morning. Pucker up and kiss my ass. Nothing.
Hello.
Good morning, White Wolf.
Some other time, Can you make anything out of these notes, sorcerer?
Where did you get them?
Unimportant.
And you've no notion what's in them?
Wouldn't be asking if I did.
They describe a very dangerous ritual. Practically pure necromancy. The sort that gets you burned at the stake.
Be specific. What kind of ritual?
One to summon the soul of an evil man. A man evil enough to wander the world after death. Souls of this kind gladly enter into covenants in the hope of being sent into the beyond.
Why would anyone want to deal with evil?
The possible reasons are many. You'll always find people willing to sell their souls in exchange for something valuable to them. I'll gladly buy the scroll.
I thought necromancy was forbidden.
Oh, it is, but I'm an avid collector of manuscripts containing forbidden knowledge.
The manuscript is yours for the right price. I found Trot and a few other enthusiasts of the square coins.
Did you learn who leads them?
No.
Any survivors?
No.
Ah, you might at least have spared Trot. I'm sure he had secrets.
Any reward for the conspirators?
Indeed. A nice round sum per head.
I could use the gold.
How many were there?
Vincent and 5 others.
You killed 6 men. You and your kind should be isolated.
The reward
is yours. Here.
Spoken to?
Indeed, he was delighted in.
Great, because I need the medallion of the priest known as Crest. I heard it's in Henselt's possession.
He'll give you nothing until you've... Truthfully, I believe I understand him. You have a good chance.
Give me a break, Deathmold.
Ah, that is something I do not fear at all, for I know exactly why you are here.
Learn anything new?
The mage on the other side of the fog is...
How do you know?
You shall know them by the fruit of their spells. Magic differs with the brain...
It could be Triss.
No.
You must know a lot about the Wild.
I simply cannot concern my...
The Wild Hunt. See you.
The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arms.
Let's talk arm wrestling.
Go on.
They say you're the strong...
You wouldn't. During the battle, I lacked stamina. I've worked on my hands, wrists, and arms.
Wanna wrestle?
To challenge Adam. The whole camp's gone berserk looking for the coins. Grown lads with their arms.
Looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
Aldrin!
How's service under Hensel?
See any... And we don't...
The enemy have fed you their...
Greetings.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Oh, Dredden. Here, boy.
So?
I'd like to play dice.
I'll play if you beat. So? Well, it was here yesterday.
Shit, you stink.
I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp with the Paxtons. That's
We should have our seed, take an interest in things. Or it will turn out like the mill in Stilton. The one the smith.
What you doing here?
I heard Zivik can't wait for you to get back.
Plough it all. If we miss muster, he'll have us flogged. Get us out of here, will you?
You came here on your own. You can get back on your own.
This place is crawling with drowners. I mean, we'd have stayed in our tents on our arses if we'd known. We're safe in the circle, but 3 feet outside, and who knows what would happen.
All right, we'll go back together, but let me look around first. Apparently, it's bad luck to tread on the ashes. Strange aura. Let's take a closer look. Carved from a solid piece of stone. Reusable, you could say. Candles, amulets, coins. People make offerings here like they would at a shrine. Candles. The stench is worse than Zoltan's boots. Nothing unusual about them otherwise. Square coins adorned with a fish. I guess the plotters like to come here. Let's see. An unnatural stillness typical of intersections and places where streams of the power meet. Unnerving but harmless. People seem to be staying away from the wheel. They're afraid. All the gifts are at a safe distance from it. Glad to know I'm not the only one to desecrate this site. Animal tracks. Dogs, wolves. Except for cats. Their tracks are everywhere. One even napped on the pedestal. Triss once told me cats like to sleep on intersections, and they're the only beast they clearly like this. Sabrina was nailed to this wheel. Something protected the wheel from... Fresh holes and splinters. Someone's pulled nails from the wheel recently. I better take one. Sabrina... I need to bring the king here. I need to reenact the execution. If I can only summon Sabrina's ghost, I could force her to lift the curse. The Draugrs and the mist will remain, but at least the king will be safe. I need to know what happened here. Witnesses of the execution, they're the key. If I can just find out how Sabrina died, I should be able to free Henselt of the curse. 2 leads. Sabrina's cultists and the nail thief who's obviously immune to the aura of this place. Time to question some soldiers.
You've looked and touched your fill, right? Let's get out of here.
Did you light those candles?
We did. What's it to you?
Burning them for Sabrina?
To you, 'tis a waste of time, right? Feel their eyes on you. They're watching us. We won't get out alive, superstitious idiots that we are. Don't you believe the visionary? You don't have to. But it was worth a try, right? Old idiot. It's his fault we ended up here.
Who is this vision?
He's behind all this. I believe him. He lives deep in the valleys, but something protects him from all those harpies.
Did you see them burn the sorceress?
3 years ago. We both served. They say the king never wanted to make a spectacle. You're just like them. To you, it's only a... Like that shitbag who trades outside the inn. Really?
I'm keeping it.
Keeping it? Not heard what they say.
How did you manage to have...
The visionary was with us.
I don't like this place.
Thought you'd want to stay the night here.
I know at least a few places I'd rather sleep. Come on.
Beats me why they've been fighting over these hellholes for generations. I get goosebumps every time I go outside the palisade. Guess Zivik was right. We should have sat on our arses. You'll be whistling a different tune when the mist lifts and we attack Vergen. The visionary's a right bastard leaving us here. I believe him. He says he hears voices. My nan heard voices too. Her mouth would froth up like a dog's and she'd shit all over. When my old man couldn't take it anymore, he axed the hag to death. Shut your gob.
How many more can there be?
Drowner lairs, not the best spots for picnics.
Curses on him! If it wasn't for you, they'd have eaten us.
We owe you our lives, Witcher. We can't let Zivik catch us.
Don't shit your pants. Sabrina saved us from the monsters. So what's one little Zivik to her?
Keep your guard up. That's more like it.
What are you staring at?
His mother comes and tells him the elder and the recruiter are coming for you. He was slaughtered in the so he takes a pig's eye and puts it between his buttocks.
He does what?
Puts a pig's eye in his arse. The elder and the recruiter... Son, they've come to take you to war. And he's standing with... He spreads his cheeks and says...
Life can be really strange. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back. Now we make camp with the Black Ones.
That's politics. What's it to us?
Tiltham, the one the smith from Jailmouth took over when he married the miller's widow.
It's a bad chance again.
Take that.
Pretty please.
Did they hire a witcher?
Hello.
Eat shit and die! A super soldier serum, or what?
here?
Aye, there are.
We can't let Zivik catch us.
Don't shit your pants! Sabrina saved us from the monsters, so what's one little Zivik to her?
Damn it! This is a brothel, not a military camp.
Plague.
Thanks for your help, Witcher. We were in a tight spot there. We were on our way to see the visionary, bearing gifts and all.
Over here, inside the candles. Quick! You'll be safe here.
Monsters.
Over here. We're safe here. I awaited them. They were to come bearing gifts. I heard their cry.
Rot fiends attacked them, but they managed to escape with their lives. Weren't up for any more adventure.
You listen. I know those soldiers. What do you want from me?
Yeah, you're right. I need to learn some things, and few are willing to talk. Sabrina Glevisig's...
Listen, I'll not speak with you until I get... Though I do provide charitable...
I've heard a lot of good things about you. All right, I'll become a follower.
Wonderful. Listen then, for I'll not say this twice. If your intentions are pure, you will do as I ask. Each convert must...
Where?
Twin Lakes I have named and are...
Is that all?
Before you kneel to meditate, you will drink the mixture I shall give you.
All right, I'll come...
Huh?
Who are you?
Our descendants will decide who we were.
Why do you need so many?
This is Sabrina's flame.
Did you rob a con...
I make the candles.
Who were you?
What does it... Look at the candlelight.
I can't hear a thing.
Then you're not ready?
So long. Magic or danger? old for this.